We have less than 24 hours left until Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia, and if the crowd is going to be anything like it was tonight, I'm really excited about this. And to start off the Go Home SmackDown before Crown Jewel, we would have Cody Rhodes coming out. He would come out and he would do his usual spiel about how Seth Rollins has become everything he swore to destroy in Roman Reigns, about how Seth Rollins is much better than this shows, and how Seth Rollins for some reason seems to think how this match is going to decide the future of the WWE. And I'm really excited for this match. I kind of liked that this promo wasn't anything too major because it didn't have to be. It really didn't. I am already hyped for this match, especially for all of you who watched the Crown Jewel, I guess, press conference or whatever they are called. Seth Rollins walked out on Paul Heyman, and I'm really excited as to what's going to happen in this match. And I wouldn't be surprised if we got a new member of the Vision in this match. Again, I'm really excited. But again, this promo was nothing too great, nothing amazing to talk about. There was one amazing moment where the crowd was chanting that maybe Seth Rollins is a wanker, or wanka, or however you say that. Again, I'm not natively English speaker, so yeah, but Wade Barrett would actually confirm it, which was a really funny moment because Michael Cole was there saying like, man, I'm not repeating what they say, I'm gonna get fired. And Wade Barrett stood up, said like, bet I'm gonna say it. If I get fired, nobody cares. So yeah, it was a really amazing moment. Jacob Fatu would then stand up to Cody backstage and tell him that he's coming for that championship, which it might be a really fun feud. Maybe not necessarily right now. I think Jacob still needs some stuff to work on, some more time to get over properly and deeply resonate with the audience. I really love him. I know he's really over right now and has been for some time. But sometimes you just need to wait things off, and this feud with Drew McIntyre, who as soon as Cody leaves, Drew McIntyre attacks him. And again, this feud is really good. Jacob Fatu would also return the attack later on. Really fun stuff, really fun stuff. Sami Zayn would then face off against Shinsuke Nakamura in another great US title match. I'm really glad Shinsuke Nakamura is back on TV. He deserves much more respect in my opinion, and especially from the creative from WWE, so I'm really glad to see him on screen having a great match. Him and Sami have such great chemistry, like really amazing chemistry, which I love to see. It's really amazing. And then the match would get interrupted by the MFTs with this new coat of face paint. I'm not really sure how to feel about it. During this interference, I didn't really feel it, to be perfectly honest. I was like, okay, they're just being cringe again. I'm not really sure how to feel this. And there was this another piece that Solo was talking about in all those vignettes, and that other piece is Tamatonga. Like, really? Really? Now, before we move on to the rest of the stuff that happened on SmackDown, I just want to have a brief intermission to talk about why this video is coming out so late. So basically what's happening is I'm kind of in a low when it comes to motivation for this channel because the channel has been on a rise for a while, like slowly, like every video getting 100 views at least. And then for some reason, my last 3 videos, YouTube is just not recommending to anyone. And that has put me in a really big slump. And I actually was like, you know what, I'm not going to upload today. But then I went to bed and I'm just like, man, I made a promise. I made a promise to myself. I made a promise to the 2 people that watch this channel, which I think it's around 2 or 3. I know it's Daniel. Daniel's one of them, and I think Screens is one of them. So shout out to both of you guys. But yeah, there's at least 2 guys who have agreed to this like kind of agreement that I made with them where I will upload every single day, and no matter how late this video might be, you got it. You got the video, and as in much of a slump I can be right now, I will keep on chasing my dreams. So yeah, for everyone who's watching this video who wants to chase their dreams but doesn't know how to, doesn't have the motivation. Motivation is a thing you create. It's not just a magical thing. There will be times where you'll be motivated for no reason. Sometimes you have to push through. and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Again, this is my dream, so yeah, if you have any words of encouragement, please leave them down below in the comments. If you enjoy this channel, if you enjoy this video, please let me know your opinions on SmackDown. Leave a like, subscribe, all that, and thank you. Our next match would be Stephanie Vaquer and Tiffany Stratton versus Julia and Kiana James, and this was a basically nothing burger match. Nothing of note happened. I hoped at least it would be some kind of shenanigans to maybe have something between Stephanie Vaquer and Tiffany Stratton, but no, this feud is just who's the better woman. Let the better woman win. Like, truly peak storytelling. It's really funny and really fun, I guess. I don't mind it, actually. I don't mind these kind of storytellings every now and then. As long as the match turns out great, I'm gonna be completely fine with it. Because if any of you remember the AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura match that was built up off of this, and it didn't pan out to be any good, like the match was kind of just okay, and that's it. Whereas if you really want us to make believe that this whole thing is all about may the better man win, make the match good, don't make it about low blows or whatever, because again, for any of you who remember that feud, that was kind of a shitstorm that really sucked at times. But yeah, of course, Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Vaquer would win, Tiffany Stratton would hit the prettiest moonsault ever, and Kiana James would eat the pin. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss would then actually agree to a match against Zaruka, and I kind of expected this match to be either that very night or on Crown Jewel, because, I mean, Zarya is, again, I'm pretty sure Australian, might be New Zealand, but I'm pretty sure Australian, so I kind of just expected this to be a really Australia thing and then move them back to NXT, but it doesn't seem to be, because the one time they were in Australia, they don't have a match. So they had a match last week, they don't have a match this week, and then they're going to have a match next week. Again, not in Australia, so it's really interesting. I'm not really sure how to feel about it. But look, if they're actually coming to the main roster, I'm really happy. Especially Sol Ruka, who's a real talent. A woman who's got all the looks you can ever imagine anyone having for a WWE women's wrestler, I guess. And Zarya is also amazing. He's a badass. I can't wait to see more of them on the main roster. Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits would be next up, and I really expected the Street Profits to split up in this match. They didn't. I don't know why they just aren't pulling the plug, and they would actually lose, so there's no reason why you wouldn't split them up. Because, I mean, the Wyatt Six would hit the Plague, which, can I say, that's such a great name for a finisher, for that group, for that finisher. It fits so perfectly. But yeah, they would win the match, and then they would face off against the MFTs yet again in their face paint, and I'm really excited about this for some reason. Like, for some reason, during this entire segment, the MFTs had aura. Even Solo Sikoa had aura. So, again, not really sure what to feel about this, because the MFTs are kind of on and off when it comes to my own personal opinion. But if they can be good, if we can get an actual faction war building, that's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna really love that. And also, where the hell is Uncle Howdy? Where's he hiding? Why wasn't he here? Does Bo Dallas have like a ban from Australia or something? And then we would get to our main event, which wasn't announced as the main event, so I was really expecting this match to not go for half an hour, but it did, and I'm really glad it did, because it was an amazing match. I actually don't think this is the ending for the story of Damian Priest versus Aleister Black, because of the way it had ended. Usually, last man standing matches are the end to a rivalry. I wouldn't say so in this case. I think we might even need a bigger stage, like a Hell in a Cell or a steel cage match at the very least, for this kind of rivalry. Because again, it was a great match, many stair spots, many announcer desk spots, really tough spots, like really strong spots that made you feel like, damn, is Aleister Black okay? Is Damian Priest okay? And then we would get Zelina Vega coming back, and this time she's not just a oh, I can make myself cry, so I'm a babyface. I'm really enjoying this. No, she seems to be a badass. She really does seem to be a badass. And for all of you who don't know, Zelina Vega is the real-life wife of, or I'm pretty sure wife. She might be a girlfriend, but I'm pretty sure wife. But yeah, she's a partner, let's say it like that, to Aleister Black, and they are really, really amazing together. Anyone who's ever seen any of the stuff behind the scenes with the two of them, anyone who's seen that stream of, I can't remember, it was some female Twitch streamer. I'm not really too big into Twitch, but I did see that happened with the two of them. That was really amazing, and I actually watched most of the stream. I just can't remember the name. So whoever it is, shout out, like they need a shout out for me. But yeah, they were really, really amazing. And this match ended with Aleister Black putting a fireball to Damian Priest's face, which was really fun. And then he hit a black mass off of that platform, which was really, really fun to see. And I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. And I'm wondering, because after the match, the refs, I guess, would have a kind of towel over Damian Priest's face the whole time. And I'm just wondering, is it gonna mess up his face? Is Damian Priest gonna have a burn in just a different eye of Aleister Black? Because that would be really fun for at least a little bit, to have this fireball actually build something, to just not make it be, oh, I won the match, okay, I'm fine next week, like the usual wrestling stuff. I wonder if this fireball is gonna be something that's like really, really strong, and if he does manage to pull it off, boy, you're fucked. So yeah, really interesting stuff. Again, let me know what you think of this SmackDown down below. Thank you.